What an honor it is to be here with all you people today. This is strictly a special occasion. I want to thank the people for asking me to be here. I'm W.S. Holland, as some people know. I traveled around the country with Johnny Cash for almost 40 years. And the most favorite thing of mine that he did out of all those years traveling was a thing called Ragged Old Flag. We were fortunate enough to perform this at the Bicentennial in Washington, and the band and me, wherever we go today, we still do it because we want to honor all the veterans in all the wars for sacrificing so much so we could be having fun like today. And my favorite thing he did was a Ragged Old Flag. I walked through a county courthouse square on a park bench. An old man was sitting there. I said, "Your old courthouse is kind of run down." He said, "No, it'll do for our little town." I said, "Your old flagpole there's leaning a little bit. That's a ragged old flag you got hanging on it." He said, "Have a seat." I sat down. He said, "Is this the first time you've been to our little town?" I said, "Yeah, I think it is." He said, "Well, I don't like to brag, but we're kind of proud of that ragged old flag." He says, "You see, it got that tear there when Washington took it across the Delaware, and it got powder burned the night Francis Scott Key sat watching it writing, 'Oh, say can you see?' Got a big rip in New Orleans with Pakenham and Jackson tugging at his seams, and it almost fell at the Alamo beside the Texas flag, but she waved on though." She got cut with a sword in Chancellorsville. She got cut again in Shiloh Hill. There was Robert E. Lee and Beauregard and Bragg, and the south wind blew hard on that ragged old flag. Flinders Field in World War I, she took a big hole from a Bertha gun. She turned blood red in World War II. She hung low the time that was through. She was in Korea, Vietnam. She went where she was sent by our Uncle Sam. She waved from our ships on the briny foam. And now they're backward waving her here at home. Here in her own good land, she's been abused, she's been burned, denied, dishonored, and refused. And the government for which she stands is scandalized throughout the land. And she's getting threadbare, wearing kind of thin, but she's in good shape for the shape she's in. You see, she's been through the fire before, and I believe she can take a whole lot more. So we raise her up every morning. We take her down slow every night. We don't let her touch the ground. We fold her up right. So on second thought, I do like to brag because I am mighty proud of that ragged old